Okay, this is Link, and Link has broken out also. Quite lovely. It broke a trend line right here, which is running from when the move started. Okay, you can see that quite clearly when we had our dump. This is the 2-hour chart, by the way. I'm going to go into lower time frames. So the 30-minute. Okay, I'm just going to, so we broke in our trend line, and we also broke the point of control here, which was quite beautiful, and we held it and we backtested at $23.67. Okay, so these are different levels. Once we break $25, okay guys, once we break $25, I do see $26.11 coming pretty fast. Okay, there's kind of, you know, not much there. All right, so once we break this level here, $26 or $25, I do see 26 coming pretty fast. So I'll be putting alerts on these. Link is highly undervalued in my opinion. You know, I'm seeing it as a $150 to $200 coin eventually. That's my opinion. This isn't financial advice. So if I go into lower time frames here, you can see right now we're battling $24.50, and Bitcoin is still holding 56,315. Well, it just fell down below it, but it's still battling away and holding 56,000. All right, so you'll see a major move from the alts here again, as I said a while ago, if this does if it does hold 56k. Okay, so Link right now, yeah, it just needs to, it's battling in between $24.23 and it needs to break $24.50. Then we're looking at $24.70. Okay, it needs to do all these flips like this. Okay, it needs to come up here, retest, and bounce around here for a while, and then make a move to $24.78. Okay, right, so it needs to make it into support. All right, but again, the main thing here is, like, I do see once $25 is broken, I do see 26 coming fast enough. But again, this is down to Bitcoin. A lot of it is because of the fact that if Bitcoin starts dumping all of a sudden and hits, like, you know, everything will reverse again because there's a lot of nervousness in the market. All right, so this is Link looking tasty, and we're just going to check the stochastics. Yeah, and if we look at the Link's stochastics for a moment, we're up at 15-minute is overbought. We could have a little pullback here, okay? Just to get the oscillator back down in here into neutral kind of bullish territory. If I look at the 30-minute, we're overbought as well, okay? All right, and that could, you know, that could taper off down here a small bit. I would think the hourly is on its way up. The 3-hourly is in neutral territory. And the 4-hourly isn't even near the top yet. It's still in bullish control zone. Okay. The 8-hourly, and let's look at the daily. Like the daily, look at that. Like the daily has to swing all the way around up here. Like this is just going to be some gains made here. Okay. So this is Link, and this is Surf Ireland Crypto. If you like what you're hearing and you like what you're seeing, I know a dump is not nice, but these are the levels I'm looking at. This is Link, and yeah, give me a subscribe. Okay, awesome guys. Okay, this is Surf Ireland Crypto, and this is Loopring. Okay, and right now Bitcoin, as I'm looking at it, is just touching 56,000 and just pulling slightly back. If we can flip 56,000 and hold it on a, like, maybe even a 4-hour candle, I would see continuation. The 0.786 is up around 57,100, or sorry, the 0.618. We could make a run for that then, okay? But right now, this is Loopring, and we broke a double bottom just like Bitcoin. And if we look here, yeah, we have our neckline there at $2.84, okay? You know, I might even make it, yeah, I could make it there at $2.85. I'm going to get rid of that there 1 second. I know there's a lot going on in this chart, guys, but that was our neckline, okay? It actually held our support, came down to my support at 265 beautifully twice and created a double bottom, okay? So what am I looking at now, right? What I'm looking at, this is going to be quick, by the way. In red, we're going to pull that down here. Where's our target, okay? So our target is, what, 6.2% away? Yeah, so I'd be looking for kind of a $3.02 for Loopring right now. That's a target here. I'm just going to turn that around. So $3.02 is broken out of a double bottom. And then I would, you know, look, Loopring is looking very, very strong. That's what I'm thinking here. That's our target. $3.02. Okay, and right now it's at 294. Yeah, and then we get that, if we flip that, right, I'll just go to the 15-minute. So if we flip to $3.02, I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff here. It's even annoying me, and it must be driving you crazy. Okay, but you've got the psychological level of $3, right? Once we flip $3, yeah, $3.02 is the target. And I would like to see it hold $3.02, something like this, and retest it maybe a couple of times, and then we'll make a bounce. Okay, we'll make a bounce for an attack on $3.10. Okay, and do the same with that. But right now, we've to get through. I'm pretty sure there's a bit of resistance here. There is, where it's at right now. It's around 296. There's a bit of resistance, okay, before we get to the 299. All right, so this is loop ring. I'm just going to mark that in blue, so you can kind of see what's going on there in the immediate term. Go to the hourly. Okay, there's your double bottom, broken. Okay, and your target is $3.02. If you can flip that, we're going to 310. Okay, awesome. Let's see what Bitcoin can do. And Bitcoin now is just at 56,267, and it's hitting the daily close, a daily resistance line. It's now just broken that as well. Now, if this is really, really good and it's beginning to pump, it's 56,424. We do need to come back and backtest that 56,275. What'll happen here is if Bitcoin can close here and hold 56,000 on a 4-hourly candle, the alts will absolutely pump. Okay, so that's loop ring, guys. Awesome. Okay, this is Equal Surf Ireland Crypto, and this is Ethereum Classic. Okay, so I'm looking here at the 5-day, and what I can see straight away is, yeah, it was in a beautiful ascending wedge, broke out, okay, and it's actually come back and retested its all-time high. That's where it's at right now, okay, so there's huge support there. So that's first thing. It's right at its support line, okay, which is quite beautiful. And that's what you want to see. You want to see a good support line. We also have a bit of a cup and a handle going on here. Okay, so this could wick down. So I'm just going to draw that in, and this is on a major time frame. Okay, so again, this is a 5-day chart, okay? And, you know, bear in mind, we're in a bearish situation at the moment. Things are looking, you know, not like whatever. We'll see what happens tomorrow when the stock exchange opens. But right now, yeah, you can see here, I'm seeing this as the cup. And this is a kind of forming a handle at the moment. All right, it's not very clean, but let's just say hypothetically it was a cup and handle, and I'm not saying it is. Well, I got a target here measured from here down up at $624 for an Ethereum Classic. And if I do this, and this is quite interesting. So if we take a look at this here, from the very top down to this bottom of this move, look what the fibs are ending up. $618. So that's pretty confluent. And, you know, I'm not saying it's going to hit that. And these are different targets on the way up. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but it's quite interesting to see that there's a cup and handle forming, a massive one on the 5-day chart with these your targets along the way. Okay. Which is quite insane. Okay, I'm just putting these in green, okay, guys, and I'm not saying it's going to happen. This isn't financial advice, but this is what my chart is telling me, and that's what I'm seeing. You know, this might not work out, but it's an idea I have, and again, I suppose it's great to have my own ideas because it's my own channel, and I can just have my own ideas. All right, and you've got the golden pocket up around here, which it actually already hit, which is quite interesting. Okay, so it actually had a reaction here already. So that's what I'm seeing in the target wise in the long run for Ethereum Classic. Okay, quite a beautiful chart, and you might think I'm absolutely insane. Okay, but technically, yes, it's not a very clean cup and handle. The handle should be down here, but when I do the measured move from here to the very bottom of the move, the top of the bottom. My target is confluent up here at 600 and what is it? $20. It's the same move that you would have out of the cup. Okay, so that's a kind of a long-term projection. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but something to look for. Right, so we're going to go into the smaller time frames and what's happening right now. Okay, so bear in mind, guys, that we're in a kind of a downtrend here. Okay, now I'm just going to put that white line up here, and look, it might not make sense right now on what the hell you're looking at, but just bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in, and this here is your point of control. Okay, this line here, and I'm going to put that in yellow. All right. Okay, so this is the 8-hour chart. Quite tidy. I just had to go a bit bigger. Okay, so the red line here, you can see where we are at. So this is since Bitcoin dropped. We're kind of up at, let's just say, between $65 and $44. Okay, the red line here is our support line. Back testing. Okay, it's back testing the all-time high, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so it's kind of doing something really quite tasty. Okay, and what do I see straight away? Well, first of all, it's got these different levels to get through, and I'm going to zoom in here, and these are the resistances. Supports are below. I'll go through those in a minute. Okay, so this is these are resistance lines here. So once it breaks up past here, it needs to get like past $46. 47.62, it needs to flip that, and then $49 will come pretty quick. It needs to flip that. $49 is flipped, 50 comes, and then 51. This yellow is our point of control. Okay, so this thing will be like a magnet in general. So when this starts getting bullish, which it is right now as I speak, there's a lovely candle, an 8-hour candle there that wicked right off the bottom down here. Okay, you can see that here, wicked right off the bottom here, 8 hours, very bullish little candle, and it's engulfing right now. So what I would want to see is to start to break up through the different levels. Okay, this is like a magnet. It needs to break this. Once that gets into support, yes, I would see movement upwards. Okay, but that needs to be made into support. So a lot of the time you will battle that. Once you fall through it, you're going down to the bottom of the range, the point of control. And then now it'll be like a magnet, and it has to get back up there. But that's where there's most selling and pressure and buying pressure, the most volume traded here. Okay, so once it breaks this, makes it into resistance, yeah, we're good to go. But these are the levels it needs to go up before that. Okay, so they are your supports. What am I seeing here now as well? I'm seeing a fantastic falling wedge, and falling wedges are bullish. Okay, so it's a glorious falling wedge, right? So where would I expect it to end up? So if this remains bullish, you've got your different levels to break up through. But where would I expect from this move? So there's your high up here, and where would I expect it to go? I'll show you now. So I pulled out my fib there, and we want to go to the golden pocket. So I'm going to mark off the golden pocket here. This is where I'd expect it minimum to get up to. So 0.618, $57, and then have a reaction up around there. Okay, so this is what I could expect, guys. So bear with me. Okay, I expect this to break out upwards eventually, hit $57, then make a decision what it's going to do. It could break up to 60 as well. Okay, but that's technically where I wanted to see it go. It's in a lovely bullish formation. Okay, depending on what Bitcoin does now, it'll follow. Okay, if it does go down and it breaks out, what's below us? We've got huge support. Okay, so these are all our support areas here. All right, you can see already it's wicked in here. It hit the neckline of the cup and handle and retested the all-time high, $44.65, bounced off that beautifully. We did get a wick down here into my support box, so you've got massive support, 44, 42, 40, 39, 37, but $37, there's huge support. That's the weekly support, massive. That's why it's in green. Okay, so big support. I might actually put it in white, really bright white. Okay, so there's your biggest support there around $37. Like that'd be a really nice buy, in my opinion. Okay, so this is not financial advice, but that's a deep dive into Ethereum Classic, what it's doing in the long term, what it's doing right now. Let's take a look at the 30-minute, and I'm going to have to zoom right in here. Yeah, so like, I mean, it's going to try and attack. You've got a little double bottom here. There's your neckline it needs to take on and probably take out. It's at it now. Okay, 46.42. And if it takes that out, I would be expecting a move. I'm not going to go into the full wick. 2.95%. We'll move that up here. 2.95%. Let's just say it gets to $47.65. So it would move pretty quick. The way it would do that is it would flip, and it's flipping it now actually. Come back, retest, and up we go. Okay, just like here, in between the two ranges. All right, so that's what it's doing right now. That's the Ethereum Classic. That's what I expect it to do. And it's holding support lovely. And if Bitcoin goes down tomorrow, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, this is Equal Farley Crypto. This is Ethereum Classic. Sleeping Giant, thank you again for the 500 subscribers. One day I will probably hit 1,000, maybe, or maybe I'm just being over enthusiastic. Okay, so awesome. Subscribe, guys. Awesome.